Hey, welcome. This is Teresa Hirschauer. I just wanted to give you a little bit about this great group of gentlemen that are performing outside of Country Day and proving the other ways that our Country Day students can be great student athletes. So I'm going to turn it over to them, let them introduce themselves.
I'm Hayden Bortz. I'm in 10th grade and I started playing hockey when I was 6 years old.
I'm Matt O'Brien. I'm a senior and I started playing when I was 5 or 6 too.
I'm Zach Del Bello. I'm a sophomore and I started playing when I was 6 or 7.
I'm Duncan Laird. I'm a senior and I started playing when I was 3.
I'm Jack Wright. I'm a junior. I started playing when I was 5.
I'm Tyler Compton. I'm a junior and I started playing when I was 7 or 8.
Years ago in the middle school, we had a middle school ice hockey team. So now you guys are going for a state title. So I just wanted to tell our community a little bit about what you guys are doing.
Yeah, so we're playing for the Indian Hill Winter Club, and essentially we're like a independent high school team. So we're kind of a mix of kids from Marymount, Country Day, Indian Hill. Like we have kids from all over, but we have a strong Country Day presence on the squad this year. And I mean, I've been playing for the high school team since I was probably in 7th grade when I started, and this is by far the most Country Day kids that we've ever had. And so, it's kind of fun to be able to hang out with the guys that I see at school at hockey every night too.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. And we play schools from all over Ohio too. So like big public schools in Columbus, to like Moeller X, to like smaller club teams too, all over the state. So yeah.
Duncan, now you're back to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
How fun is it being back with the guys and
great.
playing some hockey?
I love it, yeah. The hockey here is much better than in Singapore, so I'm happy to be back.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. It's good to have you back. So, Hayden, looking at the season, where are you guys right now, and what's the outlook as far as heading for the state championship?
Let's go. We're really solid. We have a good amount of wins, only 2 losses, 3 ties. We're actually doing quite well, so if we keep this up, we have a good chance of going all the way.
Awesome. One of the other things, and I think it's really important as far as understanding the Country Day student athlete, is all these guys are multi-sport athletes. So, Jack, how do you manage being a 3-sport athlete? Yes.
Yeah, well, 4 of us here play soccer, hockey, lacrosse. Kind of hockey and lacrosse, they go well together. But managing with the schoolwork, I gotta say, free bells during school is kind of the key to getting work done. And for hockey, at least our practices Tuesday, Thursday, and so those Mondays and Wednesdays, that's when you gotta work ahead and keep your outlook a little further than just one day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really cool. One of the things we talk about a lot in the middle school is teamwork, and ice hockey, as far as having the different lines. How does that really help you as far as managing? The teamwork on the hockey rink as well as in your own lives.
We're not in it for the sports credits, you know what I mean? Like, we're here for the boys first and foremost.
Yep.
And so, when you show up every day and you're there to be hanging out with your friends, like, the chemistry just comes along with it. And as far as teamwork goes, at least on our team, we don't really have set lines. So you have to be able to work with everybody on the team. Like, one day I'll be playing with Bortzy, the next day I'll be playing with Duncan. Like, you never know. And even within a game, it can change because our coach never has set lines. And the lines will change week to week, just depending on who he likes, the combinations that he is, keen in on. And so you got to be able to really work with everybody. And so it's just, that's really, really important for our success, is teamwork.
The other piece I think is important, and like I said, one of the neat things is all these guys came through the middle school, is that they're really, really good student athletes. And you said about having practice down at the Winter Club and then balancing the games on the weekend. How does that work with the Country Day academics?
Pretty hard because Country Day is pretty rigorously academic. I think if you balance it correctly, then you can get her done. I know all of us have good grades.
Oh, yeah.
And most of us went from soccer practice right to hockey practice. Didn't get home till 9 p.m. to start homework. So It's
And
definitely tough.
yeah, and part of it's just like, I mean, you're just gonna sacrifice sleep, and that's just what it is. Like,
Yeah.
you just have to acknowledge that. Like,
It's worth the grind.
we're not even gonna pretend like literally everybody here, you know, is schedule full of honors and APs, and like you just gotta accept like if this is something you want to do, and we've all made that decision that you know you gotta make sacrifices for
Right.
it, and you know a lot of times that comes in like staying up until 1 or 2 in the morning just to get something done and what you gotta do. But I definitely am loving it.
Yeah, and I think the other piece is, in my 30 years, I've never had a student come back to Country Days that wasn't prepared for college. So whether you end up playing club ice hockey or you play some other sport in college, you've learned how to balance the academics of Country Day with 2 sports, 3 sports, and you'll be really, really prepared. So looking at, what do you think? Where's our competition coming from? What if you look at, I heard maybe we're 4th in the state of Ohio right now?
Right now we're 4. The top 3 teams, 2 of them are new entries.
Okay.
So maybe the rankings are a little bit skewed right now, but I think we definitely can take anybody in the top 3, and we're right up there. So I think we're
Right.
sitting pretty for state.
So if somebody wants to, like Teresa Hershauer, come out and watch a
Yeah.
hockey game, what's our
X.
schedule look like,
Beat
or
X.
what is it?
We
what-
got-
We've got a huge
Two
game.
games. 2 games this weekend
Yeah.
against Don Biggs and the Cincinnati Swords.
Yeah.
But
So,
then
yeah.
They're
what's coming up?
the Swords are our rivals in our
Yeah.
league. Like whoever wins the league gets to go play in the state tournament. So those are big games. But
So,
we've
like-
got an even bigger game
Yes, we do.
Saturday after that.
Yep.
We've got St. X
At home.
at home.
December
Winter break.
21st.
December 21st
Yeah.
at home.
Mhm.
What time?
4:30 to 6.
4:30 to 6 at the Winter Club.
Yes, it is.
All
And That's
right.
going to be huge. The barn's going to be packed. The whole town's going to be there. So you expect to run into some people.
Big game, lots of niggers.
Yeah.
All right.
Hope
All
you get a
over.
healthy showing.
So follow me on Twitter. I'll keep you updated on these guys. But guys, I'm proud of you, and hockey.